All right, guys, a quick test. 1.8, 2.8, f4. I'm in a conundrum. Which lens do I want to buy or get into in my Nikon? Do I get the Z adapter, the Metadapt E to Z adapter, 21 Pro, or do I just buy some more native lenses for it? But anyway, this is just a quick video because you might be going through the same thing if you're moving into the Nikon system. So right now I'm on the 51.8. So I'm considering just kind of looking at the 24-70 f4. You can get under $400 used. And outside, do I really need an f1.8 if I'm just doing talking heads in the wilderness? But anyway, let's test this. We're gonna 1.8, then we'll go to 2.8, then we'll go to f4. And we'll raise the ISO so we can get equivalent exposures and see if you can really notice the difference. If it's if like the f4, obviously I'd be using this or the 35 1.4 or something in the studio. What if I wanted to use an f4 right in here, just to see if it would work with the ISO raised? So let's do that. That's like kind of simulating if I got the 24-70 f4, because I was looking at the 28-75 G2 Tamron, but it's almost three times, 2.5 times the price. But I would get the 2.8, so it's really a conundrum. So that's why I'm testing it at 2.8 and the 4. But this is the 1.8 right here. So how does this look, guys? Now I'm going to go ahead and crank this up to 2.8. All right, guys, we're at 200 ISO now at 2.8. I'm going to raise the ISO up one more just to see what that looks like, because it looks like I'm a little underexposed. But anyway, that's the problem with using a 50 mil. You're a little bit further back, so I might get up might get that 40 mil too, f2. But anyway, yeah, let's crank it up one more 100 here. I think that's a little more like it. That's 250 ISO on f2.8. Let's do one more crank and go to 300 ISO. All right, 320 ISO on the f2.8. Is the noise unbearable? Is it crazy? I don't think so. It looks fine. Now let's move to f4 and check that out. ISO 640 on the Z6 III. Now we are at f4. So is this usable for talking head? At ISO 640, looks like it's pretty good there. Don't want to overexpose and underexpose it too much, but just wanted to give this a test because this might be a conundrum that you were looking at. f2.8, f1.8, f2, f4.0. It's like, is f4.0 good enough for in studio? You tell me. Look at this. And actually, this is 60 frames per second, by the way. Just thought I'd do that, throw that in too. Obviously, I would need less light if I were doing 1.8 on 24 frames per second, because then you can lower the shutter speed to 50 instead of 125. Just wanted to run the test, basically base it on the aperture, and also I wanted to test the 60 frames per second and see what that looks like to see if I'm interested in using that, because this is uncropped on the Z6 III. All right, guys, let me know in the comments below. In this conundrum, which would you do? If you want to zoom, or would you just invest into the primes and just stay away from the zooms all entirely? You can get that. I already got the 50 mil, right? So I can get the 40 mil to 28 2.8. But if you're gonna do that, just get the 28 to 78 zoom or 28 to 75 zoom. So and I could adapt, but again, I'm not gonna get native performance. So I'm in quite a conundrum what my next 1 to 2 lenses should be. I only need probably about 3 to 4 lenses tops. But if you got some ideas, if you've been in the Nikon system for a while, let me know. Just kind of like researching this and seeing where I want to go from here. The only one I have currently is the 51.8. I did try the 51.4, but I was like, didn't really need that. It wasn't big of a difference for me, and this one's a little sharper anyway, so I'm like, why would I get that when I already have this? Bought it used for the same price. So, all right, guys, let me know. Give me some advice. See if maybe you're in the same conundrum as I am. Shortly, I'll let you know what I decide. Have a good day, guys. Thanks.